Hello guys, Richard Williams Jr. here from Profits of Forex. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to another weekly analysis video here at Profit of Forex. I actually was going to do maybe 2 videos, so I'm actually uploading maybe another one or so. Having so much fun doing this with you guys, being here at the charts and just going through and sharing with you guys my analysis and how I see the market and all that. So, I figure I'll drop a couple more than what I normally would as well. If you haven't, definitely like the video, subscribe, hit your notifications button, guys, so that you guys can be informed when I'm posting videos like this. Just in case, you're seeing something in the market that I may be seeing and it may help, you be more confident in your trading as well, or maybe a perspective of the market that you didn't look at, or you wanted to share. All those different things matter in this world. We're all in this journey together. So definitely tap this notification button so that you guys can be informed when we upload new videos as well, which we're going to be doing a lot of. All right, guys. So every week I'm looking to do this, as well as maybe trades I'm in at the moment, stuff like that. We'll find other ways to sharing videos about the basics as well. So with that being said, comment, join into the conversation as well. Engage. Let us know your thoughts. Maybe how we can inspire you more. Maybe some things you might need or don't understand. That's what we're here for. We're all in this. Like I said again, we're all in this together. Once again, thank you for tuning into Profits of Forex channel, and we're trading and simplified. So with that being said, I did an analysis on 2 pairs, AudChf, and we did CAD CHF, I believe. Yes, we did. We did CAD CHF. Now, I wanted to go over AudChf. I see that AudChf is primed for a nice swing. And I say prime because it's really in a good place where we can see the market turn. That's not always a guarantee, but I love trading from these areas like I mentioned before, because usually where the major money is in the overall trend. So on the weekly, I don't really go up too much to the monthly. I may go on the weekly, see how things are trending on the weekly, come down to the daily real quick, see what the dailies are setting up at. And then I'll start to go down and look at my entry points throughout the week and where I want to be or set myself up as far as trading. Because I don't want to sell when the market is really, really bullish. And I don't want to try to be bullish where the market is a sell. You get what I'm saying? Where it's really, really bearish. So that's how I think when I get into trades. So I try to simplify my trading. I try to make it real simple. The least amount of things I have to think about when I go to look at the charts, I can just take and I could just pull the trigger. I can go ahead and press the button and engage my trade without thinking myself out of the trade. So like I said, with AudChf, excuse me, because we already did AudChf. With AudChf, I believe it's prime. A couple of reasons, because AudChf, as you can see, remember we talked about our structure. This is our structure, right? Now, price on the weekly has broken below that structure. It was currently in, technically it was still in a bearish trend, but it was going kind of sideways. Price went up and then came back down, and it came to this floor. But once price broke through this floor, this area right here of accumulation, and then it went through, came back up to retest. This is what we're looking at now, because price has continued, in my opinion, I believe price is starting to continue the bearish trend, right? Because we see price came down here. Matter of fact, let me just do this. Let me go here so we can really get into it. All right, there we go. So price went up, right? But overall, for the weekly, what we're looking at is from here to here, right? Price is in a bearish trend, right? It came below here. This structure went back up. But this is the major structure right here. See, this is what we would call a false breakout. You know what I'm saying? I know that sometimes we'll look at this and be like, all right, but this should be another support area. Not really. Because all of this is the area in which you look at price, right? This is really the structural area where price came down, sat up on, went up, came back and retest, went back, came back multiple times. This is the area we're looking at. And because of that, what we were looking for is price to come back to this area to look for a good point in which we would sell the market. And that being said, like I said, because it came below structure, right? This is our lower high, right? And this is our lower low, right? But then price created another high, another low. You see what I'm saying? And right here, price went up, right? And technically, I would look to see price come to this point and sell it to at least to that point. Like I said, remember, value points are very important when I look at my trades, because there is nothing that guarantees price will go past this area, right? Maybe because we're looking at this and we're like, okay, price has come down to here before, so it could try to, and price could. Definitely can. But what I'm looking at is, if I can get a good setup here, I would take price back to this point. Because at this point, price came back down and try to retest this area. We'll see what price does afterwards. But I'm only trading what I see, right? So I see that the price could reverse, go back this way, because it's really here at the structure area. And if it respects structure, then that's what I'm looking at. And because price has affirmed to me, lower high, lower high, lower high. See what I'm saying? It has affirmed to me that it's in a current bearish trend. That's what I'm looking at. So then I would go down to the daily, guys. And as I said, look, you can see on the daily, it's been respecting a lot of this structure, right? Price respected that structure, right? This is the low, right? And then it came up, created another high, and eventually did this. But price right here is what we looked at. We looked at price doing what? This is where price was consolidating, building a liquidity, all those good things, and accumulation here, the accumulation process in the market. We'll go through a video on that as well. And then price push down. All right, guys. Then once it got to this point right here, we can see it again. It went up, consolidated, went back down, retest this area. Price came back up to this structural area. Now, what we're also paying attention to, like I said, there's other things that I look at to confirm my trades. I'm looking at this candle right here. I don't know if you can see it clearly. I'm trying to zoom in so that we can get into it. This doji candle. The reason why is because this candle is very important, because it's allowing me to see that the market is not decided on whether it want to continue up past this point. So this is something in which I will be definitely looking at in detail, right? Right. So what I'm going to be looking for in this trade off of the daily, I'm going to be looking for a strong bearish move down. If I can get an engulfing candle going down, would create what I would look for as a price pattern, a price action pattern, as what's called the evening star, indicating price wants to go down from here. Now, that's not an assured thing. Price could always swing back. That's always the case in the market. But that's what I'm looking at from here, because price is showing me nothing but it's in a bearish trend. It wants to respect this structure. Price right here is on a strong structural area on the weekly. I go down to the daily. I see that price had a strong area which it tried to push up, and price came down. Tried to go back up and retest. It came down. Now we go down to the 4 hour. And look, we can see price did what? It came up, was pushed back down. That was our instant or automatic reaction right there, right? To the market pushing up. And this was our BC, right? Where we see our buyer's climax, where buying power starts to slow out the market. And then we see an automatic reaction, right? And then price does it again. And then it pushes off. So what we're looking at is price beginning to fade here as far as buying power, right? Basically the market being bought up and price being pushed back down. And if that is the case, our goal and our target, right, our target from here. Now this is on the daily, right? This is on the daily. Let me go back up to the weekly real fast, right? So we're targeting here. I might actually go about to this point right here. So let me mark a line so we'll know it when we go down to the daily, right? So this is where we are. We're going to target here, right? We're going to target to that point. And the reason why we're going to target to that point, I'm about to show you in 3 seconds. We're going to make this a line. We're going to put some dashes on it. We're going to put some green color on it, right? Make it real nice and sexy, right? Do some things with it, make it look nice on our chart. But anyway, let me get back to it. Go to the daily, and what we're looking at, where's my cell? We're looking at price above this, our stop being above this, right here. Because the price pushes above there, there's a good chance that price is going to continue up. So that's our price, right? So I mean, if that's you're looking at about what, 50 pips? That's not much at all, guys, because what we're looking to get from here to this point is a 300 some pip move, right? So normally I'll do something a little bit more bigger, a little bit more cushion, but that's what we're looking at, right? We're looking at price. This is our first take profit, right? That'll be our first take profit. And our second take profit would be here. Our overall move, we were looking to get 338 pips out of this move, guys. That's what I'm looking at, right? That is my observation of this market. I believe at this point, AudChf is in a bearish trend, but she's looking to continue that trend for the moment, at least to the bottom of this value area right here, right? Now, for us to be really good and really on the more conservative side, our first take profit is here. It's this level of structure. The reason why I said this is so important is because if you look closely, what is our next level of structure on the market, right? Right here, guys. So let me just mark that real fast. Make that red. Right there. You see it? That's our next level of market structure. And if I'm looking at it from my point of view, how I look at the trade, this is my point of interest that price is bearish. Price does what? It retraces back up. My next idea would be looking for a red bearish candle just off the weekly. Looking for a bearish week. Strong bearish week at that. And then I go down to the daily. I see it. Once again, I told you I'm looking for a strong bearish move. Go down to the 4 hour. I can see that price has come up here multiple times. So what we're going to be looking for is price to swing down. This is our first take profit. This is our second. All right, guys. So that's my view on AudChf. I may record one more. I'm having fun doing this with you guys. With AudChf, I'm looking for a bearish move, right? And with that being said, I mean, if you have any comments, any questions, put them in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button, request the invite to our private group over on Facebook. Follow us over there as well. And we look forward to continuing the conversation over there as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know what other videos you would like for me to record and go through. And we'll have fun with trading together. All right. So this is Richard Williams Jr. from Profits of Forex, where trading is simplified. Talk to you guys later.